Hello friends, hi, good evening. Welcome to the first masterclass of Maths Olympiad for grade 7th and 8th. I've already taken a masterclass for Maths Olympiad for 5th and 6th grade. Now it's a turn for 7th and 8th grade. So how are you all doing? How was your day today? How did it go in school and in your studies? How did it go? Okay, great. I'm also fine and let's proceed forward. And what do you see in your screen right now? Okay, what do you mean by these five rings? Do you resemble to anything like this? Yes, it is. These are the Olympic rings, right? Olympic rings, and it is a very big thing in the world of sports, right? So this is something which why I've put this five rings here. This is something which I want to relate Maths Olympiad with Olympics. Though they are very different identities, they don't have any. I mean, they have no connection between these two. But definitely, I would like to say Olympiad of mathematics is just like Olympics of mathematics. Okay, so it is a really big thing in the world of mathematics. So that's why I have just tried to link it here for you. So before moving forward, I would like to introduce myself to you, those who don't know me. My name is Preeti Agrawal and I have done my engineering from NIT Bhopal. And I have been working as a teacher since last 4 years, and during my 4 years of teaching, I have mentored around 1,000 and more students, where I have turned many kids, those who were average, and have turned them around into toppers of their classes. So yes, this was all about me, and I'll keep on telling about myself, my hobbies, my likings and everything during the session. So let's proceed forward and let's dig into the Olympiad. What is Olympiad? Yeah, so let's move forward, and yes, here my favorite part. Okay, so there are 3 pictures in front of your screen. I want you to guess what I want to tell through these pictures. There is a hidden message behind it, so I want you to guess what it is. Just wild guess, anything can be. Okay, great. And I can see few answers coming up. But okay, so let's not waste much time on this, and I'll tell you straightforward what does it mean. So here you can see there are few kids with their books and they're jumping around. Okay, so basically it's about having fun while solving maths. So this is most important thing, which I believe that until unless you don't have fun in anything, you won't be getting curious to do that, and you will not be having any driving force to do something. So this is something which I believe very strongly, and be it you are in any class, 7th, 8th, 9th or even higher, what I want to say is have fun in whatever you are doing. Like suppose I am teaching, I do have fun while I teach. So that's why I teach and I love to teach. So similarly, if your work is to study, have fun while studying, and you have to find out different ways where you can have fun, where you can fun and you can study also, right? And second thing, which is basically for the session right now, that please have notes along with you. Keep taking notes whatever I'm teaching in the session. Maybe I'll tell 2-3 tricks for any question, so just note it down. Or maybe you can encounter a few questions which are new to you. Just note it down, which can help you in your future. And third thing, which holds true for every now and then, keep practicing. So not just Maths Olympiad, I would say Maths Olympiad, yeah, is a lot about practice, but not just for Maths Olympiad, I would say for everything in your life, everything, be it any subject, I would say practice makes a lot of difference. So the more you practice, the more you become pro in that particular topic. So this is my advice for you all, that you are in 7th and 8th standard. This is a very crucial time for you, and because after this you will be going to 9th standard, where the things change a lot in terms of academics. So you will be dealing science in 3 subjects now, and mathematics you'll be having 2 books maybe. So there will be many things which will change for you. So I would say start practicing from now. If you have not done till date, start practicing more and more, as much as you can. Okay, there is no limit to that. Okay, so moving forward, I'll discuss first what are all the things I'm going to cover in this session. So basically, first I will cover, we'll cover together that what is IMO. First I'll tell you what is IMO basically. Okay, then I know you must be knowing what is IMO, but still for those who don't know what IMO is, and then why IMO. By why IMO I means that why one should participate in IMO. See, what I believe is that before doing anything you should know why of everything. Right, this is something which really holds true for everything in the life. So you should know why, you should know the reason. You should not just go and follow the crowd that hey, they are participating in IMO, I should also participate. But why you should participate? So basically I'll discuss few points over that, and then I'll discuss the most important thing, that is IMO's question paper pattern. See, before you prepare for any question paper or any exam, the most important thing is you should go thorough about the question paper pattern, how the questions are going to come. So you can prepare yourself according to that, which is really important for any exam, be it anything. Okay, then IMO dates, so that you have a target in front of you. You know how much time is left for you to prepare how much course. Okay, so then I'll tell you what IMO dates are, and then you have to go back to school and confirm the dates. Basically, I'll tell you about that. And then few interesting questions. That is the most interesting part of the session. We'll discuss few interesting questions where I will try to tell you few tricks and quickest way in which you can do the questions. Yeah. So moving forward, first we'll deal with what is IMO. So as you all know, IMO is the full form of IMO is International Maths Olympiad Exam. Now, I know that many of you would think that International Maths Olympiad Exam, that means this is something which is internationally related or coming up from something which is outside India. But I would say proudly that International Maths Olympiad Exam is basically something which was started by an organization called as Science Olympiad Foundation, which is India-based organization. So I can say it very proudly, and you should also know about it. So this is a Gurgaon-based foundation, which they have their headquarters in Gurgaon itself, and so this is conducted by Science Olympiad Foundation organization, which conducts the exam annually. So every year you get a chance to appear for Maths Olympiad exam, basically according to your classes. For example, this year if you're giving for 7th standard, for next year definitely you will give for 8th standard. And this exam holds in two levels, level 1 and level 2. So once you clear level 1, then only you are able to go to level 2, very obviously. But to clear level 2, there are many criteria. So I'll not go dig in that criteria for now, and whatever questions we are dealing today are level 1 questions, and whatever I'll tell you about the question paper pattern and the dates and everything will be level 1 only. So right now I'm not dealing with level 2 here in this session. Okay, because first you have to clear level 1, which is coming up, and then you can think for level 2, and I'll be here for you then. Okay, next, why IMO? So as I said that IMO is as important as, you can say, Olympics. So yes, it is really important because it's just not about the awards, I would say, but I would say it is more about your development, overall development, because for IMO you practice a lot to ace the exam, to do it, to earn it, you have to practice a lot. Right, so basically you develop your mental ability while you practice for Maths Olympiad exam, and if you have topped the exam and everything, that shows that you have already developed a lot mentally and you are able to do a calculation faster. So other than that, you receive awards. Okay, then you receive scholarship from IMO if you get first, second, third rank, and till they give ranks till 26. Okay, at different level, at state level, at international level, and at school level also they give few awards. I'll not go in detail about that, but you get scholarship as well, and then obviously you get medals again from school level, state level, international level. So there are different levels, and along with merit award certificate you also get participation certificate as well. So you always have a proof in front of you with you that you have participated in Olympiad exam, which itself is a big thing. So all these are basically proud moments for you and your family. that you have been participating in Maths Olympiad exam, or you have been, you know, securing a rank in Maths Olympiad exam. So I have seen many kids, those who win medals and awards and certificates, and I can see how proud they feel. Okay, so now moving forward, I hope now you have got a pretty much idea what IMO is and why you should participate in IMO. Now the dates. So these, again, I'm telling, these are the level 1 dates. So you can see I have marked 3 dates here: 4 December, 13 December and 18 December. So why 3 dates? Don't freak out. Don't think that you have to give 3 exams for level 1. No, you have to give just 1 exam. Why 3 dates? Because as it has to be conducted all over India. So Olympiad, what the foundation have done, they have given 3 dates options to schools. They can choose any of the dates and then they can conduct the exam in their schools. Because basically for giving Olympiad, the first and the foremost thing is you don't have to go to another school. You can give exam in your school itself. Yeah, so that is the biggest I would say facility from Olympiad exam. So though it is an international level exam, but you're giving inside your school and then the level goes up. So your school decides amongst which date you have to give exam. So you can go back to your school and obviously you can confirm from them. And as I know that many schools, they have already started with Olympiad registration, which I know already. So and one more thing, very important thing, don't ever think that say you are in Karnataka and I'm just taking examples, I'm just assuming things, and your cousin, say she's in Maharashtra. Yeah, I'm just assuming this, nothing more. Okay, and suppose her school has chosen a date of 4 December and your school has chosen 13 December. Yeah, so don't ever think that first she will give exam on 4 December, then I'll get to know the questions or I'll get to know the paper, because you get your paper along with you, right? And then don't ever think that you will be able to give same questions and same answer on 13th. No. So Olympiad, they set different question for different exam dates. So don't ever think about that, right? And why to cheat? First of all, why to cheat? I think you should not cheat also. Okay, so now moving forward, we'll go to the question paper pattern, which is really important. Okay, so I want you all to please pay attention here as we are dealing from 7 to 8. So we'll look to this pattern. Okay, so before that, let me move myself here. Okay, so there are 4 section of a question. Okay, first is logical reasoning, then mathematical reasoning, everyday mathematics, and achiever section. Okay, logical reasoning, there are total number of questions. They have 15 questions, which each question carries 1 mark, so total of 15 marks. Yeah. Then mathematical reasoning, logical reasoning questions, they are very fun. You know, they are very fun to solve. I found them very interesting to solve. They have a very different logic. Each question has different logic where you have to apply. So they are very interesting questions, I would say. Mathematical reasoning, basically, it would involve reasoning as well as mathematical calculations as well. So they are interesting as well. So there are 20 questions. Each carries 1 marks, total 20 marks. Now, everyday mathematics is something which you can say your school level exams or your questions from your book itself. Or some question would be like some XYZ school is having these many girls and these many boys and what are the proportion and something like that. Something made up from everyday mathematics you can get from there. We'll go and dig it more about it. Now, the most important thing is achiever section. So I would say achiever section makes a lot of difference because they have only 5 questions, but each question carries 3 marks. Okay, so which is all total 15 marks. So that is where they create difference a lot. And achiever section, don't think ever that they are like very big questions or they are very difficult questions. No, they are simple. They are really simple. It's just that you have to think in that way. Yeah. Now, I would say the most challenging part of IMO is the total number of questions you can see are 15 and total marks is 60, but you get only 1 hour to solve all these questions. Yeah. So basically for each minute, if you say 60 hour is having 60 minutes, 1 hour is having 60 minutes. So for each minute you have to achieve 1 mark, then you can ace and you are just topping the exam. Yeah, so this is really important thing, and I would say this is the only challenge in IMO. Okay, not the syllabus, not the question paper pattern. The only thing which is challenging is the number of questions and the time limit. Okay, so you have to do 50 questions which carry 60 marks in 60 minutes, which is really challenging, I would say. For that, you need practice a lot. Yeah, I hope you are clear with the question paper pattern now, and you can actually start preparing for yourself for the exam following this question paper pattern. Yeah. Now, how to crack IMO? This is a very interesting thing. Oh wait, let me move myself once again. Yeah. So what is how to crack IMO? This is a really interesting thing. Now again, this is my favorite part where I play this picture riddle with my kids. I really enjoy this. I don't know. I mean, my kids also enjoy this. But I don't know about you all. So I want you all to guess over it. I mean, what does it show to you? This girl and this calculator, then this boy saying, hey, you can do it. And this clock and somebody's pen and a hand. What does it show to you? I really enjoy this part, I must say. Okay. Okay, I can see a few answers coming up. Great. Oh god, there is no beating up you guys, yeah, seriously. Okay, so let's not waste our time on this, and I'll tell you what all this is about. So how to crack IMO is basically a girl sitting with a maths book, you can see. So basically this is that the girl says that please master your syllabus of school maths. That's it. You don't have to go anywhere else. Just you have to thoroughly study the school syllabus which you are having in your school. Whatever book is going on in the school, be it NCERT or be it any book, ICSE or any book. Just be thorough with your syllabus. This will help you in IMO. Because basically IMO, this is the biggest misconception which everybody is having, that in IMO 1 level up exam comes. Like if you are in 7th standard, 8th syllabus portion will come. No. This is not true. For 7th standard, 7 level exam only will come. 7th level questions will only come. It's just that you have to thorough. It's just that they have twisted the question. It's just that they have changed the question paper. I mean question pattern, or they have given it in an objective form. That's it. Okay, so you have to be thorough in your syllabus, and also you have to be very much familiar with the question pattern which they give. Second thing is, you have to practice a lot. This shows a pen and a paper, and we just practice a lot. Practice a lot as much as you can. This will help you. Okay, and as you will practice, this will lead to faster calculation. Faster calculation means calculations faster than a calculator. Okay, so basically this was a calculator showing up that you have to be faster than calculator. Your mind should be faster than calculator. And how it can be? By practicing. There is no shortcut on that. Okay, though we have tricks for that, but again, tricks also need practice. So the only alternative is you have to practice. And the fourth thing is, when you do all this, then automatically your time is managed. This is basically something which is showing manage the time in the exam. Okay, so you have only 1 hour. Remember, 1 hour, 60 minutes, 60 marks. So basically when you do all these 3 things, you definitely manage your time somehow in the question paper. Okay, because you solve questions quickly. And last but not the least thing, hey, you can do it. Okay, you have to believe yourself that you can do it. This boy says that, yeah, you can do it. Okay, because I have seen many kids, I've been meeting many kids in my classes as well, where they think that oh ma'am, I won't be able to do it. Olympiad, International Olympiad, it's a international level exam. How I'll be able to do it? Study in a small school from a small city. No, that's not true. You all can do it. Everybody has the same capacity of doing this. It's just that you need to be focused. You need to practice in the same alignment. And you have to thorough your syllabus, and you have to manage your time. You have to do the calculation with accuracy and with speed. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of gyan I have done now. And now let's move forward to the questions. Yeah. So this is the first question on your screen. I want you all to solve it. And I want to see who is the fastest one to solve this. Okay. I'm waiting for your responses. Okay, I can see a few responses coming up. Great. So let's not wait more. So I'll tell you how to solve this question. So basically, at the first glance, what will you do is you will follow the BODMAS rule. I know this. You will follow BODMAS rule and you will say, ma'am, first we will solve the brackets and then we will solve the final thing, right? But I would say, why don't you arrange the question in such a way that it becomes easy for you? Okay, -4 into -9 into -25 divided by -2 into -3 into -5. Yeah, so as you can see, these numbers in the numerator are the squares of the numbers which are there in the denominator. So this whole thing cancels with these things and I am left with, what I'm left with is -2 into -3 into it will become plus, because minus gets divided, so it becomes plus. So 5 3s are 15, 15 2s are 30, so that's my answer. Yeah, or you can do, what you can do directly on question paper is that you can directly cut here itself. See, this is the short thing which I'm telling. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is a short thing which I'm telling to you, which you can easily do in the question paper itself. 2 into 3 into 5, 5 3 15, 15 to 30. So this is the trick basically. You have to be fast as possible. Don't waste your time in writing it again on another side of the question paper or in the rough paper. Do it on the question itself. Nobody is going to warn you on anything. Okay, now next thing. Next question coming up on your screen. Be prepared and I want the answers as soon as possible. Yeah. Next question here on the screen. It's really simple. Really simple. I mean, you can give an answer in like seconds. Okay, I can see the answers coming up. Great. Amazing. Okay, so 3 cross 3. 3 cross 3. Yeah, so how do you write 3 cross 3? You write 3 cross 3 as 3 square, or you can write here it's as 3 square, and it goes till 200 times, right? So simple. How you will write it? 3 raised to the power 200. Simple. As you look at the question, the answer is already in front of you. You cannot write, okay, if you suppose you are getting confused. So what will you do? Okay, so what you can do is 3 into 200 is 600. This can never be my option. Wrong. 200 plus 3, this can never be my option. 203 is not the answer, right? 3 cross 3, 3 cross 3, you know already what it is. Now 200 to the power 3, it means if you will expand it, how you will write it? 200 into 200 into 200, which is obviously not my answer. So what are you left with? You are left with only this answer. So this is one thing which you can try, not obviously in this question because this is a very straightforward question, but once you encounter any question where you will find few questions where you will actually have to take help from the options, and it is the fastest way to do this, that you see the option, it's not the answer, cross it out. Not the answer, cross it out. Simple. Okay, so move forward, and the next question coming on the screen, be ready, and I want to answer as soon as possible. Yeah, 1 2 3 and go. In the given figure, PA is perpendicular to AB and QB is perpendicular to AB. If triangle OAP is congruent to triangle OBQ, then I hope everybody knows this, that this is the sign of, or this is a symbol where we represent two triangles as congruent. I hope everybody knows this. Yeah. Okay. So I already got the answers. Amazing. Yeah. So one thing which I want you to drive your attention to is that here what I have done is I have actually underlined few things, or I have either you can make a box or you can underline. So one important thing is underline the important things in the question. Okay, this will help you to just focus on things which are important in the question, and you can easily leave the unimportant things in the question. Okay, so this is really important. This question was really less. It's a very small question. But if a question comes, a large question where it is having 5-6 lines, so definitely it is having any unnecessary information which you don't need in the answer while finding out the answer. So what you can do is you can easily skip out and you can underline where this underline helps you out. Underline the question part which is important, which will give you a useful information. Yeah. Okay. So PA is perpendicular to AB. BQ is perpendicular to AB is perpendicular to QB. Okay, so this PA and BQ is perpendicular to this particular line. Okay, and it is already given that OAP is congruent to triangle OBQ, which means now they're asking which is the correct option, right? So we'll go option wise. PA is equals to OB. So as you know, in congruent triangles, the corresponding sides are equal. This is really important. Okay, so I'll try to name the O, B and Q. See, now why I have been very conscious while naming my triangles? Can anybody tell me? Yes, because I was very much particular about the corresponding sides. I was very much particular about that here A is having a right angle, so I should also have right angle at A, and B is having a right angle, so I should have a right angle at B. Okay, and OQ is my hypotenuse here, so I should have OQ as a hypotenuse here. PO was a hypotenuse, I should have a PO as a hypotenuse. So this is really important. You should go corresponding way, otherwise you will get confused in one or the other question. Okay, so what it says, PA is equals to OB. PA is equals to OB. No, it's not the correct answer because it's not a corresponding perpendicular. Okay, now AP is equals to QB. This is the correct answer. AB is perpendicular is equal to QB. This is my correct answer. I should not go and see further options as well. This will waste my time. But if you want to confirm your answer, you can easily go OP is equals to BQ. OP is a hypotenuse, whereas BQ is a perpendicular line. OA is equals to OQ. Again, this is the same question. So this is my answer. So what you can do is you can go option wise and you can easily do elimination, which is really important. And as soon as you get the answer, just leave the question and move forward. Yeah. Okay. Now next question coming up on your screen. Very interesting question, and this is something which is related to logical reasoning, I would say. Very interesting question. Very interesting question. What you have to do is you have to count the number of cubes in the given figure. My one trick is go from the upside and then go to the downward. I'll tell you the proper way how you can solve this, but I want you to take your time and solve this question. This is a very interesting question, I would say. Go ahead, class. Let me see how many of intelligent person are sitting here. And I would request all the parents not to help your kids right now, but let them do it by themselves. If any of the parents, they are trying to help their kids, so just try to give them hint maybe, but not the answer. Come on, you can do it. It's easy. I would say, and again the hint is start from the upward direction, then go downwards. From here till here. Okay. Okay, so I'll start. I'll start numbering the cubes. Simple. Okay, so this is my first cube and this is my second cube. Perfect. So how many cubes in total? I'll write it here. 2. Okay. Now what I'll do? I'll count the cubes in this line. So this is my first cube, second cube, third cube, fourth cube, fifth cube, and the sixth cube. Yeah, perfect. So I'll write here 6 in the second line. Now, interesting thing is, as you can see here already, there is another line which is hidden to you. Okay, that means in this row already 6 cubes are there. In addition to that, there is one more cube here. Already 6 cubes which we have already counted, right? But here addition, one more cube is there. So plus 1. So that means in this row, how many cubes are there in total? There are 7 cubes. Okay, so now I am done with this row as well. Okay, so just strike it off so that you don't get confused while counting the another line. Now you see how many extra cubes are there in this line, How many extra cubes are there? 1, 2 and 3. Till here we have already counted in the earlier line only. So that means how many extra cubes? I'll write +1, +2 and +3. So that means it is having 7 plus 3. Okay, so that means it is having 10 cubes. So now I'll strike off this line as well. Now the last line is having how many extra cubes? What I'll do? +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. So how many extra? Till here we have already counted in the upper line. So 10 plus 5, 15. Now how many total cubes? Now you have to just add on. Okay, so it is 6 and 2, 8, 8 and 7, 15, 5 and 15 and 5 is 20. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 40. So what is my correct answer? 40. Got it? Everybody? It's a really good question, and these type of questions generally come in exam to trick you. This is just one type of figure. There are many different type of figures out there in the question paper where they can choose any one of them and they can give you. So just remember the trick. The trick is you have to start from the top end where you can see all the cubes, and then you have to figure out what all the cubes are hidden, what are the extra cubes in the next line, and there you can get the answer correctly very easily. Okay, so I hope now you have got this, and if you want I can try one. I can tell you again later on. We'll be connected, but for now we'll just skip it now and we can move forward. Yeah. Okay, so next thing coming up, yes, these are the course details. Basically we can get connected and you can get more tricks on this. So basically we are starting the Olympiad batches. So for 7th class it is starting from 31st August, which is Friday, and total there will be 14 classes. Each classes would be of 1.5 hour from 6 to 7:30, and total duration of the course is 21 hours. So, and it will be just on Friday and Saturday, 2 days in a week. Okay, so just imagine in 14 classes you will be doing amazing in Olympiad exams. So you will be getting more questions and more tricks during the session. Yeah, and for this you have to go to this URL. You can note it down in your copies, or you can straight away take a picture of the screen, and here the screen is right here in front of you. Just go directly to this link, type it in your browser, go into this link, and you will get all the details of the course again there, and there you have to just enroll yourself if you want to join the course. Okay, similarly for 8th class, it is starting from Monday itself on 27th of August. The classes will be on 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, from 6 to 7:30. Again, 14 classes in total, and total duration is 21 hours. And for 8th class, you have to go to this URL. So basically, the URL is same, it's just that the class 7, it is class 8. Okay, so you go to this URL. If you want to join the course, you can enroll yourself and you can finally do it. Yeah. Now, proceeding forward to the next question, and the next question coming on your screen, be prepared. And the question is here. An organization sent out 420 invitations for a fundraiser function. Of the people invited, 315 attended. What percent of the people invited attended the fundraiser? Okay, now what I have done in the question, just please look at me for once. What I have done right now, I have actually underlined the important things. Okay, I don't care about what was the function about. Okay, I don't care about that. I should not underline fundraiser function. Be it a engagement party, be it a marriage function, or be it any birthday of whatever it is. I don't care about that. I just want to know how many persons were there, were invited. I want to know how many attended, because I want to take out the percent of the people invited attended the fundraiser. Okay, basically I should not underline this as well. Okay, so this is where I was talking about. Here again the question is totally just 2 lines. Maybe the question is 5 lines they have given, or there is a fundraiser function in say XYZ department, in XYZ college, in XYZ district, in XYZ city. They might give you this way to confuse you, but the smartest way to do is to just focus on the important things in the question. That's it. Okay, coming back to the question, how many total were invited? 420 were invited, and only 315 attended. So it's a very simple question. How you have to find it is you have to find out the percentage. So how you can do is 315 upon 420 into 100. Very simple calculation. Very simple calculation. Again, what comes into picture is what is your ability to solve this in the quickest way possible. Okay, this is your ability. Now, how fast you can do the calculations, how number of tables you are very much thorough with, 15 table or maybe 14 ka table or maybe whatever table. Yeah, so this is where your thing comes up in. So one thing which I'm seeing from here is that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is basically a multiple of 9. But is 42 a multiple of 9? No, 42 is not a multiple of 9. So 9 is not a good option for solving this question. Okay, so let's move forward and see which all I can use. See, 9, this is a multiple of 9. So can it be a multiple of 3? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Definitely it is a multiple of 3 as well. Okay, and 42 is also multiple of 3. So let's start with 3. So see, what happens is, I've seen many times what kids do is to find the greatest possible number to solve this, they waste their time in finding the factors only. Okay, so they do this. Yeah, this is a very common mistake which kids do. So what I would say, whatever the first coming in your mind, start solving it from there only. Okay, so I'll start with 3. Okay, 3 1s are 3, 0 and 3 5s are 15. Okay, now 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12 and 40. Now very interesting thing. Now can you see a very common factor in this? Very common. What is 14 factors? 2 and 7? 2, 7, 14. Factors of what are the factors of 14? Let me write it down so that you can see it easily. What are the factors of 14? 2 and 7 and 14. Yeah? Any more factors of 14? Yeah. So obviously 1 is obviously a factor, but it's okay. So but 1 will not help me out here, right? So I can, if this has to be cut down, then I have to use 7, yeah, or 2. Okay, but I can see 105 will not get divided by 2. It will go in decimal. So better I should try with 7. Now for this you should also know the divisibility test of 7. What is the divisibility test of 7? How many of you know this? Divisibility test of 7. So it's you don't know divisibility test of 7. So divisibility test of 7 is you double the number of the units place and then you divide with the remaining number until unless you get to the smallest number. It's a successive process basically. So here it's a very small number. You can try it here like this only. That 7 1s are 7 and 7 5s are 35. Okay, so basically this is the multiple of 7 I can see. So 7 2 0 and 7 1s are 7 and 3 left and 7 5s are 35. Now it's a very simple piece of cake question. Now I can easily cut by 5. Yeah, I can easily use 5 now to cut it. 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20. Now what I'm left with 300 by 4, where I can easily cut it by 4. Now 4 7s are 28. Now listen. Now what you can do is you can easily go back to the option. You can see what is the other option which is starting by 7. No other option. That means D is my answer. You don't need to go to the second thing as well. So this is how you can quickly do it. I took time because I was explaining to you. But once you will keep on practicing it, A, you will learn more tables. B, you will start seeing the factors by itself only. You will not need to think that 105 is a factor of 7 or not, is a multiple of 7 or not. Should I use 7 or should I use 14 or should I use another number? No, you will easily do it. Yeah. Okay, so let's move forward and we'll go to the next question right here. The corners of a solid is a very simple question. There are two statements given. P, the corners of a solid shape are called its edges. Q, the line segments of a solid shape are called its vertices. Yeah? Sorry. Which of the following options hold? Both P and Q are true. P is true and Q is less. False. Both P and Q are false. P is false and Q is true. First thing, you should know what our solid shapes are. Second thing, you should know what edges are called as, what vertices are called as, what all these things are called as. You should have a good idea about all this. Yeah. So now I'll take you to another slide for this. This is the slide. This is a solid shape. So basically these lines basically, these are called as edges. Okay, I'll take a help of my mobile is also a solid shape. Yeah, so these are the edges. Okay, this are the faces, and this particular thing is the face. You can easily take a help of a cuboid if you want to, and these are the faces, these are the vertex, and these are the edges. Okay, now you know what are edges, what are vertices, and what vertices, and what are the faces. Now you can easily imagine. Now we'll go back to the question and read the question once again. The corners of a solid shape are called its edges. Hey, but right now what I've told, the corners of the solid shape, these are called as what we have seen in the be able to imagine. Okay, so we'll go back to the same question. Okay, so now I have the picture in front of me. Now I hope you will be able to see. Okay, solid shape, the corners of a solid as edges. These are called as edges, but here it is given as, see, these type of questions take very simple seconds, I would say. They don't take much long, but basically you should have a prior idea, prior knowledge of all this. Okay, now moving forward, we'll move to the next question. Okay, so for your help, I would tell you that 19 square is 6859. Now how I got it, I have already learned it. So I would say you can also learn cubes at least till 20 or 25. Squares you have to learn till 25. There is no option left. Cubes you can learn till 20, 25. It's the best thing you can do, and this will easily enhance your calculation, and it will make your calculation faster, and it will help you out in all the way. Okay, so basically, why have given you this 19 cube? Why? I hope you already know all this, but let me explain one more time if you don't know. So cube root of x minus 12 is 19. So what I'll do is I'll cube both the sides. So after cubing both the sides, I get x minus 12 is equals to 19 cube is 6859. So basically this is a very simple question, but only trick here is you should know cube of 19. Otherwise you would have been sitting and solving 19 into 19. If you don't know the square, then finding out here, then again you will finding out the cube. This would be your method of solving. But if you know the cube already, you will do it like orally only. Okay, so basically 9 and 2 will become 11. So this is my answer. I don't need to solve the whole thing, because no other option is having 1 as its ones place. No other option. And 9 plus 2 is going to be 11. So 96871 is my answer. I don't need to even check it. Simple. Okay, so this is how you can be very quick in solving your questions. You have to be very vigilant with the options as well. Yeah. Now we are going to the next question, and next question coming on your screen right here, right now. It's again a very simple question, and I would say you can easily get it. Match the following polynomials given in list 1 as monomials, binomials, trinomials given in the list 2. Again, you should know the concept, what are monomials are, what are binomials are, what are trinomials are. Okay, so I'm giving you like 10 seconds, solve it. By the time I'll also solve. Okay, I've already got the answer. I hope you also have got the answer, but let's see who gets it first. Okay, so the trick here to solve is basically that better either you can do it very easily, like y plus 3 is binomial, so I will put a 2 here, and q is monomial, so I'll put a 3 here, and this is basically a quadrinomial, so I'll put a 4, and this is trinomial, so I'll put a 1 here, and you have to search for option which gives you 2, 3, 4, 1. So this is your answer. Yeah, this is the fastest, this is one way to do. Another way what you can do is, again you can easily go with the options. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll see the first option, p is equated with 4. So P is equated with 4, which is quadrinomial. So this is not a quadrinomial, therefore this is not my answer. Now P is equated with 1, trinomial. This is not my option. Now P is equated with 2, binomial. Okay. Now I'll go to the second option, Q. Q is equated with 3, that is monomial. That is my okay. Now 4, then 1. So this is how you can go about the question. There are both the ways. Both the ways are as quick as you can see. Either you can go by the options. By going from the options are basically recommended at those questions which are a little tricky. So your options usually help. Somewhere the options are always helpful. Okay. So we are moving forward to the next question. We are running out of time. Quickly class, quickly, the length and breadth of a rectangle are in ratio 4:3. If the diagonal measures 25 centimeter and the perimeter of a rectangle is, then the perimeter. Now here what you should know. You should know what is the formula of perimeter of a rectangle. You should know what is the relation, things which are not new. Okay, these are the things which you already know. These are the relation proportion square, L square plus B square is equals to D square. This is the Pythagoras theorem by which you can actually take out length and breadth and then to the perimeter. Now what is the formula of perimeter? Perimeter is twice of length plus breadth. So for this you need L and B. Yeah. So how you can get L and B? We go back to the question and see if something is given in the question from where I can get L and B. Okay, so the ratio of L and B is given, which is 4:3. Okay, so suppose I take the common ratio as x. So my length becomes 4x and my breadth becomes 3x. Okay, so now I'll go back here. Then that means my length becomes 4x and breadth becomes 3x and my hypotenuse is already given to me 25 centimeters. I can easily use hypotenuse Pythagoras theorem, which gives me 4x square plus 3x square, which gives me 25. Yeah. Now can you see something? 4, 3 and 5, they are a very famous Pythagoras triplet, I would say. Yeah. So this will give me 16 square plus 9 square is equals to 25 square is 625. This you should know. Okay. So this will become 25 x square is equals to 625, which gives me x square is equals to 25 and x is equals to 5. So now that I've got the value of x, I can easily use here where 4 into 5 is 20 and 3 into 5 is 15. So now I've got my length and breadth, which I can easily put here. So twice into 20 plus 15. 5 and 3, so this is 70. Now let's go back to the option, see if 70 is option. Yes, 70 is my option. Yeah, so this is how you will solve the question. So 3 concepts are used here. A, you should know the difference, the Pythagoras theorem. You should know square of 25. You should know how we use ratio and proportion, and you should know the perimeter formula. So multiple, this is what Olympiad does. Olympiad, they use many concepts in single question. Again, they put up in your front. Now next question coming up on your screen is this. The average age of 3 girls is 20 years. Average age of 3 girls is 20 years and their ages are in proportion 3:5:7. The age of the youngest girl they want. That means which proportion do they need? They need the third wala proportion, right? Obviously, the youngest girl will be having the least proportion. Now, we'll quickly find out what is x. So, to find out what is the youngest girl age, I need to find out what are the ages, right? So, I'll take the common proportion as x. So, the ages become 3x plus 5x plus 7x, which is already given to me, is 20. The average is this. Now, I can easily solve this. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 15x by 3 is 20, where 3 5s are 15, where x is equals to 20. 5 4s are 20, where x is equals to 4. Now, what is the youngest age? 3 into 4, which is 12. That is my answer. So, this is how quickly you have to do. You don't need to find out 5x and 7x, because definitely something multiplied by 4, 3 multiplied by 4 is smallest, or 5 multiplied by 4 is smallest. Yeah, so this is where you have to use your common sense. You don't need to sit and find out 5 into 4 is what and 7 into 4 is what, and three girls ages are this and the youngest is 12. You need to find out. Yeah. Okay, quickly we'll move forward to the next question. That's my favorite type of question. This is a favorite type of question. In a certain code language, chemistry is written as NFIDITUZ, and how is beanstalk written in that language? So basically there is no such language existed. This is something which is called as language code, or a code based question. This is which comes in the logical reasoning. So basically what you have to do in these questions, you have to sit back and crack the code. There's always a code hidden inside these questions. So you have to sit back and you have to crack the code, which always comes from trial and error. And I would say it will come more faster as you practice. So the first thing, whenever you encounter these questions, the first thing your mind should do is you should write these alphabets in the given order. And how is this chemistry written as? NFIDITUZ. Okay. Now first thing which you need to see in these questions is, that are my alphabets same in both the words? Because there are few questions where you get the alphabet same. Okay, so C, no, H is not there, E is not there, M is not there, I is there, S is there but somewhere else, T is there, yes. So not all the alphabets are same. That means there is another thing which is followed in this question. Yeah, I need to see that what is another thing which is followed in the question. Okay, now I'll try to find out some relation. Okay, so first what we do is C and N. I'm telling you how you should approach a question. First thing you should see that are my alphabets same. If not same, then the second approach is you need to find out a relationship between the two alphabets. So to find out the relation between two alphabets, what is the first thing you do is you find out the relation between the first alphabets only. Okay, this is how you should approach. Now C and N, can you find something like C and N? If you go numerical wise, and C is the third alphabet and N is say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Third alphabet, and this is 14th alphabet. So there is no common thing, no common factor, no common multiple, nothing. So there is no mathematics applied here. Okay, so what you will do is you will go to the next question, next alphabet, and you see if anything you can find something here. I don't see anything common in these alphabets, right? Now what you will do is you will see alphabets which are nearby. Okay, can you see any relation between C and F? No. But N and C and N, okay, no. H and N, no. E and N, no. M and N, yes. M and N are neighbors. Okay, so for now I will think that M is somehow related to N. I'll dot it arrow. Okay, now I'll go to the next alphabet, which is F. Okay, now I'll try to find out if F is related to somehow to any alphabet here. Okay, so F is L, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, E, F, G, H. F, G, H. Okay, so this is something. F is here, G and H. This is an alternate alphabet, but I don't find similar pattern in other alphabets. So what I'll do is I'll see another alphabet. Okay, so E is related to F. The same way M was related to N. N is the next alphabet of M, and F is the next alphabet of E. So now similarly I should find same relation with I also. H is the next alphabet of I. Sorry, I is the next alphabet of H, and similarly goes with D. So now here what you have got a pattern here. M next alphabet came here, E next alphabet came here. Now I and I are same. Now same thing which came here should also go here. This is my first thing which should come in my mind. Okay, so I would say C went here, so that means S should also go. No, it is not coming that way. That means now I have to start from the beginning. Okay, so S, T, next alphabet is T. So but what I am seeing here, it is coming T here only. Now T, U, R, S, Y, Z. So basically this is the pattern. You have already drawn the arrows. This is the pattern. Now same pattern you have to follow and you have to write down the same question. Okay, so the question is B E A N S T O C K. Now follow the same pattern. Okay, C, next alphabet goes here. First what you have to do, the same alphabet comes here, that is S. Okay, now can you see options? All the options are having S. That means you are going the straight correct path. Okay, now C next alphabet came here in the fourth letter. So my B next letter will come here. B, C. Can you see an options? Yes. These two options get cancelled because they are having O in their options. Okay, only these two options are in my answer now. Now, what is the next pattern? H, my second alphabet, next alphabet goes into the third one. So E, next alphabet is F. It will go here in the third one. Can I see? Yes, both F are having. That means O, B, my answer should have OB because they both are having OB. Okay. So now next is H, E. E next alphabet came here. Third alphabet next came here in the second one. So A, B, N ka next O. This is what I am getting in the answer. That means I have cracked the correct code. Okay. Now T, next alphabet will go T, U. Okay, where is my answer? U. This is my answer. You don't need to find out another thing as well. But for cross correction, you can always do MNO, P, C, D, J, K, L. It matches the same and this is my correct answer. Okay. So those who have not understood, I was a bit fast because we are running out of time. So here it is the same thing which I have done. C ka next thing goes here. H ka next thing goes here. E next thing goes here. M next thing goes here. I, same as I, S, T, R, and this is how we have done this also. So quickly moving forward to the next question. We have only left 2-3 questions. Which of the following values are equal? Okay, so you know 1 raised to the power 4 is 1. 4 raised to the power 0 is always 1. 0 raised to the power 4 is 0. And 4 raised to the power 1 is 4. So that means my first and second are equal. So I need to find an option which says that. This is my answer. Okay, so as simple as that. Moving forward to the next question. Kirti scored 80 marks in a science test which is 5/6 of total marks. The total marks of the test are. So basically she scored 80 marks which was 5th and 5/6 of the total marks, and I need to find out the total marks. Okay, so basically what I need to find, 5/6 of x is equals to 80. Simple. Any problem? No. Okay, so basically total marks I have supposed x. So 5/6 of x is 80. I don't care which subject basically. So you actually don't need to underline it. Okay, so x is equals to 80 into 6 by 5 by cross multiplication. Okay, so now you know what is. Now here again the table comes into play. You should know tables. Okay, so basically 16 5s is 80 and 16 6s is 96. So that's my answer. So you need to know the tables for this, and there is no alternative for that. To make your calculations quick, you have to be very quick with the tables. Okay, so moving forward to the next question. Oh, great. We have ended up with the questions. Oh God, I'm so happy that I was able to complete all the questions in the given time. And I hope you all enjoyed the session and you have noted down wherever you have found a trick, new trick coming up on your way or a new question coming up on your way. So the only thing which I would suggest is keep practicing, have fun while doing maths. You will enjoy maths and then you will love maths. And then please learn tables, learn squares and learn cubes, and it will help you a lot in your Olympiad exams. And if you really want to know more about these tricks and you want to learn more and you want to just conquer in the session, hopefully. And good night for now and take care, do lots of fun and enjoy your classes. Bye bye and enjoy.